self-reflect a little bit because, you know, last episode was a lot. So I want to just talk about my self-reflection. I'm going to answer a couple of questions here. This is for the individual that is hoping to seek growth, peace, effortless happiness, which is a mood and not a destination. Allowing your boundaries to show face and to have accountability for yourself. I'm also gonna do a boundaries episode, but that's gonna be coming up next. So when did I realize that I was permanently making changes in my life? I've always thought that I've been making changes and that I've been growing, but when I really noticed it was during the pandemic. I knew that it was time for me to really figure out who is Nicole. And I didn't fully know. And I was still, I want to say, cheating in the sense where I was still allowing myself to be my old self and to show my old ways. So definitely during the pandemic, because I decided that I wanted to take my life into my own hands and really heal, truly heal. You have to let certain things go. You have to bring certain things up. You have to hold yourself accountable. You have to have a certain level of awareness in order to make permanent changes in your life. So definitely the quarantine did that for me. How have I grown? My eating habits, the way that I take care of my health, the way that I take care of my mind, the way that I talk, the way that I move, every single thing about me is completely different, which is why it's so interesting because there are so many people that you know throughout your life, and I feel like those people don't really know me anymore. They have to get to know me because I'm not the same person that I was even 6 months ago. I am continuously growing and allowing myself to experience life and to have a certain level of awareness so that I don't keep myself in the same place, which was the past. And it's not easy to get over. What does accountability look like for me? In no means is this easy. In no means is anything that I'm saying it's a breeze, you're just gonna live your best life. It is not like that. There's a lot of crying. There's a lot of self-awareness. There's a lot of reflection in the sense of, I'm like, wow, I did this because I had a trauma response. There goes De Niro. While self-reflecting, I've noticed that I've taken the time to say, maybe I am this way because of the way that I was spoken to as a child. Let me fix that. Now that I'm aware of the things that I'm doing incorrectly, let me fix those things. And by fix them, I'm reading books, I'm reading articles, I'm listening to other people talk. I like to listen to conversations that I do not agree with because it shows me that there's another side to the world here. It's not only about my mind and what I think goes. I never used to think this way. And now I do. And I feel it's one of the most important things you can do. And if I can recommend anything, a lot of people probably won't agree with this, but I think it has truly helped me to see who people are and to hear how people think around the world. I go on TikTok and I go on TikTok live and I sit on the debates. I sit in on the debates and I just listen to them. Sometimes I interact by writing back, are you fucking kidding me? But most of the time I'm really sitting back and listening. And I just want to hear how other people think. It's going to help me to make sure that I always have the right information, that I'm not just sitting solely based on my experiences and my opinion, because opinions don't fucking matter, and intention. I have a new thing about intention. I don't care about what people intended. Intention, in a way, kind of really doesn't mean anything to me personally, because how do I know that you really intended it to be this way? How do I know that you're not just saying that? And how you intended something is not how it came out maybe we need to dig a little deeper and do some more work to actually make sure that what we are intending comes out with the way we were intending it. For example, it's like, my intention wasn't to hurt your feelings. And it's like, but you did. Who cares about what your intention said? The fact is that you did. What are we doing now to move forward? Do you understand how I see your point of view? Do you understand how I am being received? Can we move past it? Can we have a conversation about it? That's how I activate now. That's how I operate. Therapy is not an option. How have I self-healed? So when I say therapy is not an option, it has not been an option for me yet. I have not been able to afford therapy, no lie, for a long time. And I'm working on trying to get to a place where I can have really good health insurance. I have some thoughts on that though, and that's for another video. But self-healing to me has looked like really sitting back in my thoughts and accessing all of the trauma that has genuinely changed the course of my life. It has been so important to me to be able to understand where I came from, why I do certain things, and how I can be a better person. How can I get out of that rut? Because I don't like the idea that people always say, wow, you've changed so much. Yeah, that's the point. Am I supposed to be the same person I was when I was 6, then the same person when I'm 15, and then the same person when I'm 19, and so on and so forth? Or should I be accessing different versions of myself? Should I constantly be elevating? The answer is yes, we absolutely should. So now I have something that I'm doing that I have never done before, because I can tell you now, I've never cared for a book. I never cared for a book. This was old Nicole. I used to read articles, I would watch videos, I would watch movies, documentaries, but keep me away from books. I always felt forced to read books because, of course, you go to school and you have this whole reading list and it takes over your entire summer vacation. So I always looked at reading as something that was like a punishment. But now I look at reading as like, wait a second, I want to be well-rounded in everything. I want to be able to have a conversation about multiple things. I want to be multifaceted. I would love to learn another language. I want to jump so far out of my comfort zone and learn things that I would have never learned before. There are so many things that we would never know just because it's not a part of our lives, and I feel that that is ridiculous. I feel that we should absolutely know everything that's going on because this is our planet. This is our planet. And who's to say that we're going to be in this very situation forever? So I just feel that I am going to start reading 2 books per week. I have Audible. I prefer to listen to books. I do not think that you are less than if you choose to read it with your eyes, if you choose to listen to it. However you choose to do it, make it work for you and enlighten yourself. Enlighten yourself. You'd be surprised how much your brain can take in. So that is a way of self-healing for me because I'm understanding myself more by reading and hearing other people's stories and how they reflect with mine and what they did to heal themselves and what worked for them. And I'm trying out different ways to heal, as well as with fitness, with meditation, with accessing my spirituality. I feel that accessing your spirituality is absolutely important because you are a spirit. We are a soul. What you are looking at right now is a host. This is just the body that I borrowed while I'm here. So I'm gonna make this body, this host, look fucking fly, okay? So that I can live in it more comfortably the way that I feel inside. And that is going to be also a version of self-healing. So that's what I've been doing, and I'm going to kick it up quite a few notches because I have a habit of self-sabotaging myself. After a few days, I'll get in my head and I'm like, oh, who cares? Like, don't do this every day because nobody's paying attention, or because who cares? It's okay to like just let go a little bit. And you know what? No, it's not. It's not. I need to create a better structure and a better discipline, and I'm gonna do just that. So I've downloaded this app, and it is great for desktops as well. You can also just use it on your web browser. It's called Notion. Let's break into an ad real quick. Notion is just a phenomenal fucking interface where you can literally put all of your information, your reading list, your task list, your personal home information, your journal, your content calendar, you name it. I've been searching for something like this and I hadn't found it. I was even going to make it myself on Canva, or literally just buy endless planners, which I still will have a planner because I was born in the 80s and I like to write. I feel that writing really helps with affirmation, and while I obsess over typing and have everything digitally, I will also have it in writing as well. But Notion has changed my world. It's to the point where I showed it to my husband even yesterday and the day before, and he was like, whoa, this is really cool. And he immediately downloaded it. Like, it is very, very cool. There's nothing about it that's difficult. I'm gonna put the link down below in the description box, and I suggest that you wanna get your life together, like really get your life together, download Notion. I'm Notion, this is not an ad because I am not sponsored by them. I just highly believe in it right now, and I've been using it only for less than a week. And it is literally making me feel like I want to do more. And I also have it on my phone as well. So right now I'm using it. I'm reading off of Notion. All my questions are here. My episodes are listed perfectly. This is the wave. This is the wave. So if you're ready to get your life in order and you're ready to take yourself to the next level and do it organized, I suggest that you download Notion. It is Free. It's free. It's free. But there is a pro account. So if you're interested in the pro account, you can of course upgrade into that. Right now, I don't feel like I need that just yet. I think that's more so for people that have teams, or you have a company. But try Notion. Let's see, what makes me happy? This, creating content, knowing that I am fulfilling this journey. I never looked at it as a journey. I always looked at it as like an end goal. And changing my mind has really helped me to see life differently. So I am more happy often. Do I have pockets of sadness, pockets of depression? Of course, I'm human. We all do. Last episode showed you my breakdown. And I feel it's important to show you that because this is the fucking bounce back. This is the bounce back. Like, I'm not playing any games with myself. Why are we playing games with ourselves? Why are we doing this to ourselves? We have to do better. We have to literally exceed our own expectations. And that's what I am looking to do. I don't have any resolutions, but I'm looking to exceed my own expectations and take discipline to an entirely new level for myself, because that's gonna change my life even more so. And that makes me happy. I'm absolutely happy. I'm absolutely happy. I absolutely love my husband. Ooh. When I tell you that I am blessed, as is he. I'm just so happy with the way that my relationship is. I'm happy with where we are. I am blessed and grateful. Like, that's all I have to say. Who is Nicole? I'm learning so much about myself. I feel that I have lived in the shadow of friends, of family, of boyfriends. I am discovering what I like, what I don't like, what I love. Who am I? I am fun. I'm a real person. I love to feel. I like a good cry, and I like comedy. I like to stand up for myself. I'm a fucking great person, and I know my value, and I know who I am, and I'm constantly discovering new things about myself, and they only make me happier. Who is Nicole is such a deep question. I am so many things. And I want you to know that you can be many things all at once. And notice I didn't mention what I do, because what I do is not who I am. And I think this is a reminder for everyone. And I need to make this a YouTube short, a TikTok, a Facebook reel, an Instagram reel, a Pinterest. You are not what you do. You just are who you are. What you feel on a daily basis, what makes you feel, the way you make others feel, the things you like to do, that is who you are, okay? Not what you do. Your career is not who you are. It may be what you love. It may be the thing that makes you a better you, but it's not just you. And I remember answering these questions like in interviews. So tell me about yourself. Who are you? What makes you great? Well, I know Excel, Wordscape, I got this, and I have all of these accolades. Your accolades are things that you had a feeling, you did them. They are not you, if this makes any sense. Find who you are and then keep building on it. Like, I love to motivate people. I love to make people feel good. That's who I am. That's who I am. I love art. I love to be alone and just to sit with my thoughts. Okay? And I love to be honest. That's who I am. Yeah. I guess I know who I am. What does it mean to be an adult? Whew, too goddamn much. It means too much to be an adult. But I have to say that it is rewarding. Because you get the blueprint on what you want your life to be. You take the reins and you make it fucking happen. That's what being an adult is. And that's what it means to me now. Like, you know what? I'm still a kid. I still feel like a kid, mentally, physically, sometimes emotionally. And when I say kid, I mean like that youthfulness, the imagination, the drive, all of that I had, like the intention that I had as a child, like, ooh, I see this dance move that Britney Spears is doing right now, and oops, I did it again. I have to learn it in the next 30 minutes, and I have to put it out there. That is how I feel as an adult now. Like, wait a second. I love painting. I'm gonna buy painting tools on Amazon right now. And I'm gonna fucking paint because I want to, because it brings me solace, and because I can. So being an adult is actually fucking riveting. It's riveting. You do whatever you want, however you want, whenever you want. You make your own rules. Just make sure that the rules make sense. Make sure that the rules are going to benefit you, that they have purpose, that they have value, and that they make you a better you. And then adulting becomes easy. And I'm not talking about the financial part. Notice that? Like, obviously that comes into play. But what I'm saying is, when you're doing something that you love, and when you're releasing the inner child and showing yourself all the things that you were not able to do, you were not able to have, that now you can do and now you can have, if you discipline yourself and work in a certain way, adulting could be amazing. So that's how I'm choosing to look at it. Maybe you may not see it that way, but I didn't either. And I think that's what was hurting me. But I'm taking the reins and I'm changing everything around, and I'm being more optimistic. And adulting is fucking fabulous. Do you know what I'm doing Thanksgiving? Nothing, because I didn't believe in it anymore. I wasn't forced to do anything, you know? That is adulting. Making your own decisions, paving your own way, and not giving a flying fuck what anyone else thinks. Because it is not their journey, it is yours. I hope that was real enough. And if it stings, maybe it stings because you've been living that way and you're tired of it. And that is your inner self telling you to wake the fuck up and do it your way. Don't do it anyone else's way. What else? Why don't I want the things I used to want? Because they no longer benefit me. There were so many things that I wanted in life. So many things. I wanted a certain structure in life. I wanted children. I wanted a fucking white picket fence because society told me that's what I wanted. Society has ingrained in me since I was born that what I want out of life is to go to college, fall in love, get the white picket fence, get the job and keep it till you're 60, 65. Then let the job go because now you can retire. And then you get to what? Then you get to what at 65? You missed everything. I don't want that. I don't want kids because I'm discovering who the fuck I am for myself and I'm still going crazy. And I just don't want it. And I don't want to be shamed for it anymore. I don't want to be questioned about it. I don't want to be asked about it. I don't drink alcohol anymore because I don't want it. I don't need it in my life. I used to keep it. I used to do it for what? For what? To piss it out in the next 5 minutes. It was a waste of money. It was a waste of my time. And it scared the living shit out of me because I was not safe. You're not safe when you're drinking. You're not. I don't even know what the fuck I was putting into my body all those years. So why was I doing it? I don't eat the way that I used to eat anymore because I'm sick of it. And I don't need that. I don't need those things in my body. Now I want to nourish myself. I want to be healthy. I want clear skin. I want clear thoughts. I want clarity. I want people that want to be around me. I want good energy. I want to live my life with my husband. That's what I want. And what I want to know is why people give such a high given fuck about what other people want in their lives that is not going to affect them. I really want to know. But I really don't care. Because it's my life. And I am doing it the way I want to do it for the very first time. And my word of the mother effing year for the rest of my life, for all the years to come, boundaries. 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 That's going to be the next episode. So just make sure your boundaries are in line. You're being true to yourself. Happiness is a mood and not a destination. You are going to have high highs and low fucking lows. You saw mine last week and that wasn't even the lowest. You know what I mean? But life is just so fucking fruitful and I'm going to take it by the horns and live it. I'm tired of existing. And self-reflection has helped me to get to this point, and I recommend it for everybody. And that's the end of this episode. Thank you for watching.